Hey guys, Brett here again. Just wanted to give you a top 5 list here of Subaru WRX mods. This is my 2015 WRX base. As you can see, it is not stock. I've done quite a bit to it. The first thing I'd like to go over here, took me definitely the longest. That's gonna be my headlights here. Ooh, there we go. They are the diodynamic sea lights in the base, which I painted black as well. The sea light definitely makes it look pretty mean. I'll give you a heads-on view here. This took me several days to complete, doing about 4 or 5 hours a day of work on it. You had to take the whole front bumper off, disassemble the headlights with heat, put the sea lights on, and then I'm also running LED bulbs in it as well. They don't perfectly match, but we're getting close. It's trial and error to get that match up there. But they definitely changed the whole appearance of the car. Before, they were chrome housing, which looked very Toyota Camry almost. So blacking these out definitely adds the mean appearance to it. The second thing I will go over here is the mud flaps. A little bit expensive, about $175 or so. Give you a shot here. But really make the car look meaner. I mean, really transform it into that rally heritage that Subaru brings. Pretty easy to put on. As you can see here, just several bolts that go into the actual holes where the pop clips used to go, so the screws just screw right in. Didn't take very long at all, but really durable. As you can see, they can take a beating, they still hold perfect. Little bit of play to them, so if you're in the snow, if you hit some sort of debris or whatever, it's not going to rip them off or hurt your body of your car as well. The third thing would be the window tinting. It really give you a view here, really changes the look of the car. I mean, with everything blacked out, you know, a little bit of red accenting, it really meshes well with it. My tint may be a little dark by the state I live in's laws, but I haven't had any issue with it. I'll give you a view from inside there. As you can see, it's not too terribly dark. During the day, sunlight, etc., it's real easy to see through and not too much issue with it. Nighttime in a dark parking lot, you may want to roll the window down, I'll be honest with you. But for that aesthetic appearance, a couple $100 to get them tinted, I mean, it looks great. The fourth thing we'll go over here, or the third thing, sorry, we'll go over here, would be these OEM rain guards. These rain guards here actually clip there and there, and then just 3M on the outside. Typically these things were used for people that like to smoke, crack their windows when it's raining, etc. I'll be honest, I'm using mine for more aesthetic appearances. Just really gives it kind of that JDM flair that we all know and love. Sorry, Mopar guys. Real simple to put on. I think the wife and I threw them on in like all of 10 minutes. Fitment's pretty spot on. Small gap is all. Can't really notice it, but okay, that's a train. But they look phenomenal. You get them from the dealer for about $100 plus or minus 20, depending. I managed to get mine. They were the last that they had in. Got them for pretty cheap. The fourth mod that I would definitely recommend would be the exhaust. These here are the Q300. I had muffler deletes before, got a downpipe, and suddenly my ears were bleeding. So I wanted something that would quiet it down a bit, and give it kind of a deeper tone. These FA20 motors in these WRXs here really don't have that rumble that the EJs did in the old WRX and STIs. So I wanted something to kind of bring it closer back to that heritage. These Q300s, phenomenal. Real deep tone, but not so bassy that it drones in the cabin. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm running a high flow cat downpipe, and I don't hear anything in the cabin. No drone, no kind of tinny noise that I was getting from the stock exhaust previously. These things keep it deep, keep it clean. They are resonated coming from the mid pipe, so it does kind of cut out some of that raspy grossness that this motor seems to put out. I'll have a link to the exhaust video where I show you kind of what these sound like on cold start in the description as well. But I got the burnt tips. They are titanium tips, and I managed to find these cheap. Got them for 500 used off of a Facebook Marketplace guy up in Seattle. But just phenomenal exhaust. The last mod I want to talk about would be the brake light here. I know a lot of people have seen these brake lights, and a lot of people like them. This one is phenomenal. I got it from Subi Bros, F1 style, customizable, so it's got a switch in the trunk where you can make it stay on when you brake, or you can make it flash kind of F1 style, which is what I prefer. If you drive in a heavily dense traffic area, like I live in the Seattle area, traffic here is miserable. These things are absolutely phenomenal. It keeps people off of your butt. They don't ride your ass, they leave you alone. These things are great. It gives extra awareness, kind of gives me a little peace of mind knowing that my chances of them not seeing me brake are minimalized, as well as looks great. If I can get back here far enough, I can kind of show you that it adds to the aesthetics as well, with the lighting. Now, one thing I will add for you WRX owners like myself, and this is kind of a bonus, I know we already did the 5, this is kind of a bonus I wanted to throw in, was just adding the STI fin. A lot of STI owners are looking to go finless, so they will actually trunk swap you a lot of times for free. I drove down to Oregon, met an STI owner, we swapped it over, became friends, and here I am with an OEM product that looks absolutely great on the car. No, I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, it's not an STI. I know it's not, it's a WRX. It's also making 300 horsepower, and I like the way it looks, so I'm gonna put it on there. Comment down below if you guys think that's corny, putting a STI wing on a WRX. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings, but comment down below for sure. But yeah, those are my top 5 mods for a new WRX. If you're looking to kind of build yours up, get started, there's quite a few things done to mine. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or want any advice or tips on modding this thing. It's been quite the process over the last year of ownership, and I absolutely love the way the cars came out. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you next time.